What is the best way to tour Hubei? Let's forget about the convenient modern transports for a while. And forget about the lights glowing all night long and thoroughfares. A small boat against the current and the faint light of a candle are enough to explore the poetic world under the pen of the ancients. Poetry creates time and space while occupying time and space. Was there ever an immortal on the Yellow Crane Tower? The sky didn't answer this question, but the imagination of the literati did. On a sunny day more than 1,000 years ago, Hui Hao passed through many places to stop here. When he climbed up the tower and looked into the remote, white roaming clouds and lush skirting forests met his eyes. Wandering alone, yet not willing to depart when the charming sight faded away, a sentimental mood arose unconsciously and a feeling of nostalgia reminiscing in the heart of the traveler. There were no parrots flying over the parrot isle, only the busy people swarming on their way home, full of expectations in their heart. The tide ebbs and flows. The life is full of ups and downs. The center of the isle comes with days and nights, and passes with the flow of water. Its story can be found in popular legends and poems. If we say the Yangtze River provides sustenance for our body, the Han River provides sustenance for our soul. More than 700 years ago, a dragon rose from the vast Yangtze River. People put their wishes here, and leave their stories here. They leave their footprints on this land today, and entrust their future to this land. Life wanders through time. The first pavilion sits in the center of the Yangtze, like a lighthouse waiting for its destiny. Beyond the ancient walls are brand new lifestyles appearing one after another in the historical river. In the breeze under the sunny sky, Wang Wei was in a boat on the river. The boundary of the river and sky became blurred in the far distance. Green mountains were like a huge ink and wash painting slowly unfolded between heaven and earth. Standing on a land of magnificent mountains and rivers, one's mind is bound to be broadened. Maybe we can find an answer from the mountains. Traveling on foot in Jingmen and looking at Hoya in the distance, you can only see the unconfirmed remains of the ancient roads in Sichuan instead of the beacon fire in the past. Through the mist of time, we seem to see the figure of the young poet Li Bai waving goodbye to his hometown and going on a free tour of the country. At this moment, nothing is impossible for man with an unlimited vision. If one aims big and works hard, one can realize his or her dream. Why not go to Mount Wudang to draw the shape of light? Why not roam in Mount Zhugong to feel the power of the wind? The mountains and rivers show us how the four seasons look like. The four seasons shape the form of the mountains and rivers. Perhaps at the moment one decides to climb up, he or she has taken a step further in the pursuit of his or her dream. The beacon of hope and ideals never goes out on this vast land. A multitude of heroes have left their footprints and legacies here. General Zhou Yu won the Battle of Chibi for his brilliant ideas of taking advantage of the East Wind, a testimony of courage and opportunity that helped youngsters stand out. In a flash, thousands of years have passed. What remains in people's mind is Su Shi's poems. In the western mountains or on the tower in Wuchang, one will be awed by a vast expanse of misty, rolling water in the Yangtze River. In the distance is a city alive with the hustle and bustle of life. We can interpret the dream of the King of Wu by imagining what the Kingdom of Wu was like at its height. Visiting the ancestral hall, you can perceive the past and present of the village, sitting peacefully in the Yukon mountain. You can meditate on the heroic deeds during the lifetime of General Guan Yu. The word, legend, pops up in your head, written by both honors and regrets. 10 years residence in Longzong Cottage endowed him wit and wisdom. Zhu Liang became well known after walking out of Longzong. It turns out that the light is dormant before it bursts out. When rocks kiss a storm, they become a mountain. When water runs still, it becomes a river. When the land embraces our sorrows and joys, it becomes a home. Poetry is both a musical note and a torch. It's like a boat that sails swiftly on the river. Words become melodies to shed light on the uncharted time and space. Traveling around the country all year round, you won't miss any attractive scenery on the road. Let's start our journey